Hello, welcome back to the Brother Blog. Check out our channel, some of our other videos. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the Heisman watch for this season so far. Not the beginning of the season, obviously, but, there are some players that are emerging that we didn't expect at the beginning of the season. So, let's take a look at the list of the front runners first here. And, first person I'm going to talk about is Michigan's quarterback, Denard Robinson. And 5 total touchdowns, 885 total yards. I mean, how are you supposed to top that? He is doing stellar right now. He is on top of the game. No one can even come close to matching him. I mean, the closest you can come is maybe Terrell Pryor, but Denard is really outplaying everybody at this point. But the issue for him is I just don't think he can keep it up. I mean, he's going to get into Big Ten play. He's going to start playing defenses like Iowa, Ohio State, Adrian Claiborne, just the entire Ohio State defense to begin with will be able to shut down Denard Robinson, let alone he does not tie his shoes. So if he tries to put on one juke move or ankle bend, he could seriously be risking a bad knee injury, ankle injury, just any type of injury, in that leg that is utilizing the juke. And I just don't think he's a very smart player. I think he's fragile and that he's easily going to be hurt. And I think that injuries will refrain him from winning the Heisman Trophy this season. Next player, Terrell Pryor out of Ohio State. He has 480 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 130 rushing yards, and 1 touchdown. That is 610 total yards and 5 touchdowns. Not bad numbers, and like Robinson, neither of them have thrown any interceptions, which is very, very good because that interception toll can really become the last second, head-to-head type thing. Kellen Moore last year had a great year. People look back, probably say he should have won it or should have had a better chance at it just because of that 3 interception toll. I mean, it's incredible. Next player is one who I didn't throw him in our Heisman Watch video. I think I probably should have, and that would be Trent Richardson out of Alabama. Last season I'd be watching Alabama play their games, and I'd see Richardson playing, and I'd see Ingram playing, and I'd say, hey, how come Richardson isn't starting? Because honestly, I thought Richardson was better back then. Let's take a look at the numbers. 210 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. Let alone he only had 10 carries, in that first game against their blow-off team, San Jose State. 66 yards. And Penn State, 22 carries, and just ran over that Penn State defense. And Penn State's defense is known for being very, very good. So watch out if, Mark Ingram stays injured or Nick Saban, wakes up and sees Trent Richardson's performance. I think Trent Richardson ultimately will win the Heisman Trophy this year. Next player, not getting a whole ton of respect. He used to get some respect when he was a sophomore, a little bit when he was a junior till he got hurt, and that would be Kendall Hunter out of Oklahoma State. And the senior has 414 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns in 2 games. And very, very good numbers. That's an average of 207 yards per game and 3 touchdowns per game. Now, you do look at the opponents. You got Troy and Washington State. Obviously, that isn't very solid. But, I think Oklahoma State with him definitely has the capability of busting through the Big 12, knocking off some teams like Oklahoma or Texas, even maybe Nebraska. I don't know if they play them. I don't have the schedule right here with me. But, Kendall Hunter's a great athlete, and he's definitely got a lot of potential if he can stay healthy this season. And the final player I'm going to talk about, don't have him circled here, but it would have to be Ryan Mallett, the Michigan transfer to Arkansas. And Ryan Mallett, 701 passing yards and 6 touchdowns. He's having a pretty good season to begin with. He hasn't really played a team, though. We're going to have to see him play in the SEC first before we can really start to question, does he have what it takes to win a Heisman Trophy? Personally, I think he does have what it takes. Do I think that he wins it, though? No. Out of these, let's see here, 5 candidates that I have named, I'd have to say, if I had to pick right now who wins the Heisman Trophy, it would be Denard Robinson. If I had to predict who would win the Heisman Trophy, I think that if everything falls through for him, Trent Richardson will be your Heisman Trophy winner for this season. I think he's a phenomenal athlete. I think he's much better than Mark Ingram. I think he's definitely faster and, just a little less powerful, but I think that Trent Richardson is definitely more elusive, better spin move, juke move, things like that. He can really break it open and do what he has to do in the open field. I think that he is going to have to lead this Alabama football team, him and Greg McElroy, and hopefully he can win it. I'm a big fan of Trent's, and so stay tuned. There's always, somebody that comes through that we never expected, Who heard of Mark Ingram last year and the year before Sam Bradford? Honestly, I'll be dead honest. I had never heard of either of them at the beginning of those seasons. And they came through and, at the end of the year, it was like, how did they not win except for last year? Actually, both years, actually. But, they did put up phenomenal numbers. So I think Trent's that guy. Maybe even Denard, if he can stay healthy, I think he definitely wins the trophy. But, defenses will find ways to stop him. They will base their philosophies on the hike, run, pass, hike, screen type offense that Michigan runs. And with this, I don't think that his campaign lasts. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning into the Brother Blog. Check out our channel, some of our other videos. Feel free to leave a comment, thumbs up, thumbs down. See you, college football fans.